Welcome back, everyone, for the League of Two round recap. Round 11, we saw some lower scores. For Magic Round, you would think it was like everyone's going to crush it and high scores everywhere. No, it was a little bit of a lower scoring round. Of course, I topped the round. I mean, what's this? Like the fifth, sixth time I've done it this season. So, we're back in form. A little speed bump last week, and I left points on the table. I mean, I didn't even captain Herbie this week. Tried to give the Harry Arnos a chance. Antoine Haramis. Look, a valiant effort within 20 points of the cuck pack, but honestly, the cuck pack's just too strong. Just a bit too strong. So, look, I was top scorer of the round. Let's have a look at this. Because this was an incredible week for me. 50s all around for my mids, solid stuff. The edges was just edging. Duncan on 70. Oh my god. Ewan Aitken 72. Who the fuck dropped Ewan Aitken? What, mate? What a great decision that was. Herbie Farnworth. Look, he wasn't my captain. I've slapped the captain back on him. 93. Unbelievable. Look at this. Top scorer of the round, Herbie Farnworth on 93. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this. The Cucks, we had Ewan Aitken on 72. Tallis Duncan on 70. 3 out of the top 15 are Cucks of the week. That's pretty tough to handle for anyone. Bentley Harpe did his job, scored a nice little try out on the left. Lehigh Hopewadi continues to be an absolute weapon. Bashed into the ref, so he's going to cop a little suspensione. Toby Couchman, what the fuck were they doing with this guy, man? They left him out there for 75 minutes in the middle. Absolutely cooked this guy, and he almost cooked my whole weekend. A massive 83 points. But luckily for me, it just wasn't enough for little baby Anthony. Pacific Tonga, very nice pickup. Started his first game for the Saints. He's already played, but that was a start. Max Plath, this guy's going to haunt me all season long. I had a choice between Flegler, Plath, and Randall. And I was like, Randall seems too boring. Plath had an ACL injury, and Flegler had 2 years off with a shoulder. And I went for Flegler. I was worried about the ACL, but guess what? You don't tackle with your knees. You tackle with your shoulders. Reynolds with a double and only scoring 47 is peak content. Tolu Kula. Yeah, look, it was a tough outing for little Anthony. So unlucky, buddy. Unlucky little boy. He's the youngest of the group and struggling at the moment. But I think he'll make a big push. Guys, it's Origin camp. We are pumped for some State of Origin, and this is going to have some massive implications on your fantasy teams, right? So obviously, anyone who's playing in Origin isn't going to be playing this week, and then you have to ask yourselves, is he going to back up on the weekend? Someone like Stephen Crichton or Brian Toto, who always play busted, are they going to play? If Adam Fanua-Blake rips 55, 60 minutes of high-paced State of Origin footy, does he back up? These are the questions you need to be thinking about. If you're not thinking about this stuff, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, this trade cooked me badly. I had insane depth and quality, and I just threw it all away. But, that's what happens when you get State of Origin level players, right? Ethan Strange, he's playing 18th man. So he's not going to play this week, unfortunately. Hopefully he plays the following week. Hopefully he doesn't really get on the field. But yeah, let's have a look at the Maroons. The Maroons have Kalen Ponga. They didn't go for Walshy Baby. Shreen was a bit upset. We had plans to watch the Origin next week, but that's coming under fire. We've got Sam Walker starting at halfback. So he gets his chance. I'm sure he'll be pretty psyched. Tom Flegler. I mean, I know how to pick him. Tino, obviously. Cotter on the edge. Max Plath. Look, it was Max Plath or Flegler, right? Both are Origin bolters. And so, yeah, check out your Origin teams. Massive implications, but let's keep going with the review. Game of the round. Look, this game was really close. Josh versus Kelvin. It was really, really, really close. But, like, look at this. This is a higher scoring, close matchup. Even closer. So let's have a look at this one. Paddy up against Jerry. It was a bit of like the veteran versus the debutant, right? The rookie. The Veti versus the rookie. Paddy, the baddie, versus Jezza. Critters, boys. How'd we go? Unbelievable stuff from Yao, just continuously pumping it out. Averaging 69 minutes, 57.7. This, you knew what you were getting when you signed Yao. What you didn't know that you were getting was an 80-minute bolter in fucking Lissardi. Oh, shit. 66.4 average. I was bashing the table for this guy, and I just didn't pick him for some reason. Damn. Rip to me. Well done, Paddy. Good pickup, mate. Look. You all want to talk shit, right? But I fucking know it when I see it. Kid did his shoulder. Said he'll come back with a bit of rehab. And he's done his shoulder 3 games later. This guy's done for the season. And they probably should have, done more previously. This guy's a questionable fellow at best. So he's probably a drop. Selwyn, Cobbo, and Bostock cracking 50s. Mate, this team's so good he's got Preston on the bench. Holy shit. Paddy is a danger man. Paddy is not even a dark horse anymore. He needs to be respected. His ladder position is second. He had a shocking season last year with injuries, but this year he's proving to be an absolute powerhouse. Critters, boys, a solid score this week, 644. You beat a lot of people, not me. But you beat a lot of people. Let's have a look. Reed Money starting to score a little bit better. Pat Carrigan, they are burning this guy in the middle. Like, burning this guy in the middle. I think it's part of the problem that, like, the Broncos leave this guy on and teams have figured out, like, yeah, he's the best player, but, like, if you just run at him, he's going to get tired. A nice 70 banger from Nico Hines, slaughtering the Dogs. That was nice. Oof. Dallin Wateni Zelezaniak. A beautiful 79, but it just wasn't enough. Isako just didn't get you there this week, mate. Pezzet still holding on. You got to let this guy go, brother. Trust me, I know. It's hard to let them go when they're your boys, but you just got to let him go, okay? You picked him very early. It's called the sunk cost fallacy, yeah? You just got to let him go because he's... look, maybe he... I think he's even on a bye this week, so I reckon just let him go, man. I'm not too concerned. You got Hugo Savala, the big boy on the 47. The guy can play center. The guy can play wing. The guy can play half. He's going to get the half center dual, the dual citizenship. You're cheering. Yeah. Damn. Kai Pierce, Paul Lasardi, mate. Paddy the baddie. He's up in America now. You got to watch out for this guy. Let's go for the very, very close second. So Kelvin sells a couple of players to me. Gets an insane deal, has like incredible depth, got all the Bulldogs boys, got Nick Meaney, but mate, just couldn't get the job done. Still sitting there with a Rama Howe. This kid got dropped to the bench. So you're wasting your time there. Galvin could have been even better than a 53 had he not dropped that ball. If you think about it, he scores a try there and it's just like, I'm just like on watch. Nick Meaney with a solid 44 up against Para, but we all know Para suck. Go Para. And Victor Radley, the nice little cheeky RFA pickup last week is now an Origin player. Very questionable choice, Mr. Laurie Daly, but I hope to be proven wrong. Go the Blues. Let's fucking go, Blues. Joshy. There was this great photo going around this week of Joshy's drafting skill. Drafting Kyle Flanagan at number 63 or 67 overall or something. So that's like, that puts you in like, what, the fourth round, early fourth round? Anyway, despite that, we all make mistakes in the draft, right? I'm looking at you, Blake Steep. His sixth position overall. I still believe there are some issues. You know, but fuck me. Like, Brooks is scoring 51. Who am I to talk, right? Setu 2. Drinky had a bit of a quieter week on 31, but still, he got the job done. Sandon Smith was a beautiful pickup going into Origin. Hopefully, Sandon plays for you, mate. The double Dolphin Edge, I like it. The big Knights contingent and big Dick Terrell May still doing the damn thing, getting the job done. Joshy goes to 6. Kelvin goes to, stays at 16th. And, Kelvin's season is in dire straits at the moment. Last place, 1 win in 11. So it's going to be a tough one. All right, my eyes have locked in on Pegger. Pegger last week was the Pegger. This week he is the Pegged. The Pegger has been pegged. JMO loves corruption. Wins the week with a 547. It's always good when you can get a little scrappy win. When you can win with a shit score like 547. Damien Cook should have scored 1,000. Should have been on 100. That fucking try, listen, that try they took off us is fucking bullshit. There's a fucking conspiracy against the Dragons. All the way going back to round 1 in Las Vegas, when the Couchman twins made that tackle and they got called for a strip, it's fucking bullshit. All right? Damien Cook, that guy never had possession of the ball. Bro, if you watch the game before the Broncos, right? Karapani does this diving try, but he fucking drops the ball clear as day, literally bouncing it like a basketball, yeah? They watched the replay 8 times. 8 times. And you hear the fucking bunker. We're just going to exhaust all possible angles. Okay, no worries. Exhaust all possible angles. Watch it 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Damien Cooks scores the try of the year, okay? Kicking the ball simultaneously with Brian Do'o's hands touching the ball. They look at it for a split second in slow motion. And they say, oh, yeah, he had possession of the ball. Damien Cook kicked it. Bro, fuck off. Literally fuck off. It's a fucking conspiracy, bro. Sean Bloor with a nice 49. DCE with a 41, pretty shit. Shannon Harris Tavita, 23, shitter. Kaolero, 36, pretty shit. Trell Mitt as captain, 76, pretty shit. Milky's back with a double. Always good to see for JMO. And hopefully you get some boys back. Kiraz and Horsburgh will be a big addition. A big dick addition. Trell Mitt on the injury, on the casualty ward. Joshy thinks he's a fucking genius. Joshy 4D chest us all. Okay? Loves the smooth brain decks in Magic, but when it comes to fantasy, cunt's playing with a fucking 200 card deck full of surprises. My luck is many. Spewing about that trade earlier in the week. Yeah, Connor Watson for Egan got absolutely cucked. Josh King with a solid 50. This guy's been punching out good numbers. Satili Tupanua 51. Another guy who's been punching out good numbers. Sam McIntyre was a shrewd little pickup. Jerome Hughes on 69. Should see some good scores during Origin as he takes over that team. And Tanner Johns, ACL injury, out for the season. Peg is spewing. Burnt his first overall waiver. He's going to struggle to find a half to fill that gap. He's going to have Ben Hunt plugging that hole, averaging 27 with a twisted nose. Good luck, Pegger. I reckon you are on the slide. Big time. And you're not going to win when Tedesco only scores you fucking 19 compared to when he scored 100 last week to try to peg me. So take that one, Pegger. Peg it right there. Thanks for coming, brother. All right. What's next? Fucking hell, there's so many of you. All right. The Merchants. 639 beats the Rumblers 575. A down week for the greatest team of all time, the Ramsgate Rumblers. Nathan Cleary, Payne Haas couldn't get the job done. Up against the Merchants. A cracking captain's knock for Harry Grant. Jackson Ford, the lowest scorer of the year, coming off the bench. We'll see if that continues. I don't think it will. Jamon Simone, 54. Fuck me. Thanks for coming, Jamon Simone. Fucking outscoring AFB, and I sold my fucking house for him. Mitchy Moses with 40. Averaging 47 on the year. Look, you take it, but it's not great, is it? It's really not great. Let's have a look at the positional rankings for halfbacks. I'd say he's out of even the top 10. 13th. 13th halfback, and you picked him after me, so 8th. So you had still on the board Adam Dewey. You still had Jamal Fogarty on the board. You still had Tom Dearden on the board. No one was going to select Tanner Boyd. Still had Lockie Galvin. Still had Dylan Brown. Still had Izzy Katoa and Sam Walker, and you went with the 13th best halfback. Okay, well done, Merch. Jock Madden done his hammy, so he's out. 69 on the Braden Birds, lucky number. The Jeweler with 42 off the bench. What a fucking weapon the Jeweler is. And, yeah, we're going to do a deep dive into why Poulos' team is shit and why he doesn't deserve first place. But I digress. The Rumblers going to rumble. Liam Henry, what a pickup. Pickup of the year off the free. Maybe Pasco's the pickup of the year. Jesus Christ. Maybe Dylan Egan's the pickup of the year off the free agency. Holy shit, this guy drafted like an absolute big brain. And now he's just picking up banger after banger off the free agency. He's got Dave Fafita and Haas on the bench. But look, Samrani, Fafita, your centers just didn't show up. Your halfback literally didn't show up. And so you were basically playing with like 3 men down and you lost. And that's what happens, mate. And now you got Origin coming up. So you better shape up. 'Cause I need a rumbler. And my heart is set in two. You better shape up. It's time for Joey Tananas. I mean, is this even worth... Bro, fucking Jimmy, have you given up? Have you given up? I know you've got a team full of injuries, but have you given up? That's why we have to scrutinize your bullshit trades with your brother. Because you don't trade with anyone else, but you'll trade with George to make George's team stronger. I hope the notebook's out in Bali. That's all I'm saying. 533 for Jono. Shit. Kyle Flanagan, 14. Shit. Matt Duffy, why? Why is he even still in your team? Why? Why is Sue Wong on your bench? Why are you starting Leilua and captaining him? What the fuck are you doing? You don't deserve to even win this week. You keep winning with like the shittest lineup. What the hell are you doing? Wow. I don't think Metcalf, just quietly, my hot tip for today, 4 p.m, Metcalf is not going to start. I think it's going to be Tamare Mutton. Okay, doesn't make sense. If Boyd's out with an ACL and he's due back like maybe, round 7 or 8 next year, you got to start Tamare Martin. He's going to be a halfback for the rest of this year and next year. Or do you go with like Jet Cleary? Is he too young? I don't know. All right. What do we got? We got Peter Talidi versus George Mundulas, or we got Ricky Stewart versus Vince. We'll do a quick one of Vince versus Jacob. Jacob continues to be the unluckiest man in all of NRL fantasy. He's now got an injury to deal with in Nicarima. Sasunji got injured. Bradman Best didn't even show up. Calm Pereira got -7. What the fuck? 6 errors, a penalty and a sin bin. Negative like 20. Oh my God. What a shit cunt. Oh man, that's rubbish. I mean, solid scores before that. 50, 45, 56, and then -7. Thanks for coming. So Jacob, although you showed some promise, I think you're starting to peter out a little bit. Maybe make some trades, brother. I don't know. Maybe shake it up. Shake it up. This fucking sick cunt. Cooper Clark, look at this. Back-to-back 56, 57. Damn. Okay, he did it with a try, but like, damn, son. 5 tackle busts per game. This was a nice pickup off the waivers. I was spewing. I went looking for him, and I was like, wait, where is he? Oh, damn, he got wavered. Did it all without 12. Oh, my God. 637, what, with 12? Fucking solid. Fucking solid. Gay guy steps up. Falalo, what a pickup off the waivers. Sharpie gets his try. Gets back on the books. Jaden Campbell. We've seen Jaden Campbell's numbers slip since Zane Harrison came in. I think, I guess Zane's taking some kicking off him, if I had to guess. 225 and 309 compared to like minimum 325 before that. So I assume there's some kicking there from Zane. Yeah, Ricky, mate, you're spewing. Vince, you're keeping track with the top 8, but you need to keep winning, brother. All right, we'll finish off with the my pick for like the baddest, bloodest match of the round. The Brighton Sands Seagulls up against Bonnie Mundulis, George. Bonnie's Boys. I think we all want you to change your name to Bonnie's Boys. I think that would be epic. 642. What the fuck? You scored 642? Is that your highest score of the whole fucking year? Holy shit. You got Sam Walker as your halfback? Wow. Okay. Mate, what happened here? This guy had Ola Kawatu as his captain, and he still couldn't get the job done. Fuck, your team's shit, Peter. Your team is shit. You're struggling, brother. 13th. I don't even think this guy knows what he's doing in draft. Like, he's a super coach oracle, but when it comes to NRL draft, he's got no idea. Absolutely no idea. This guy's cooked on like 2 beers. After 2 beers, everyone was copping it. Everyone was copping it on Saturday night. Okay? He was just spewing absolute mouth diarrhea. Meanwhile, Bonnie's at home watching the footy, and he's just like, Connor Watson. Connor Watson. I love you, Connor. I love you, Connor. Oh, my God. Dylan Lucas. Oh, my God. Sam Walker. Campbell Graham. Nice little pickup this year, but he's just copped himself a nice little injury. So, Kurt Donahue should see big minutes with Max Plath in Origin camp this week. So, that'll be a nice little pickerino. All right. I think that's it. Oh, my God. Finally. We've got no team list to look at. We've looked at the Origin squads. Let's have a look at the ladder. Oh, yeah. So there was a question. Why are the Merchants first? Well, I think the question was like, why are they so good? They're not that good, and I'll show you why. Okay. So I'm first when it comes to points overall. Pretty solid. Closely followed by the Ramsgate Rumblers. And third, in all fairness, are the Merchants. So that's reasonable, right? But look, I'm third and Nick is fucking 8th. Like that, it's gotta raise some alarm bells. So what's going on there? Wow. Did you see that? So Peter's copped the most points He's copped 6,800 points. And, oh, look at that. So the Merchants is... okay, that's why Yanni keeps winning, because, like, he's the luckiest man in the comp. But Poulos is the third luckiest man in the comp, only copying 6,149 points. That's why you're first, Poulos. That's why you're first. Your team's shit. It's nothing compared to the Cuck Pack. It's nothing compared to the Rumblers. It's not even comparable to, like, Critters Boys. I mean, Paddy's team's way better than yours. Like, just some expert drafting here, and somehow you're first. So, like, make it make sense. I'm telling you how it makes sense. This number right here. That's the only thing you got to look at. Are you top of the difference? You're top of the difference table, dude. I'm top because I score the most. You're top because you cop the least. So cop that one in ya, Poulos. Thanks for coming, brother. Case in point. Case in point. You ready? You ready for it? You ready for it? Ah, damn. Where is it? You dropped Ewan Aiken. Suck on it. Let's go. Guys, Footy Sickos, what a sick website. Oh my God. Look at this terminal page. You just see who's scoring best points. If you're into that, like, fantasy shit with the prices and whatever, like, maybe you play Supercoach and you want to see, oh, look, Herbie's the best scorer in Supercoach as well. Wow. Maybe you're like, you want to make a trade and, like, you're looking at it and you're like, oh, man, I would love to get, like, Herbie off of Steven. Oh, no, you're going to put Herbie over here. You're going to put Herbie over here, and you're going to offer me, like, I don't know, Bradman Best and, I don't know, like, Simi Sasunji, maybe, right? And then, like, I might kick you back, I don't know, like a Green Machine Raider in, like, Hot Tamales, say, right? Yeah, that's a favorable trade for you, but I'm not going to do that, okay? That's just not for me. Maybe you throw in, I don't know, Easy Katoa, and maybe you want, I don't know, you just want green everywhere. You want Ethan Strange. Again, it's yes for you, but it's going to be a no for me, bruv. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what we got to do. So, look, you know, it's, of course it's going to recommend, but, like, I shouldn't be trading Herbie to anyone. What do you reckon? Should we trade Herbie for Herbie? Nah. What if I wanted, like, Latrell Mitchell that everyone's been trying to fucking sell me? Lean, yes, slightly ahead by 3 points, but, like, now he's injured. Guys, I fucking told you all he's going to get injured at some stage this season. Yes, he's a freak. Yes, he's a beast. I love Latrell. But, like, he's going to get injured at some stage, right? He's going to get injured at some stage. So, cop that one in years. Yeah. Wow, what a sick website. This is so good. And are you serious? It's all for free? Yes, it is for free. Holy mother of God. Okay. All right. That's probably enough for today. Yeah. All right. See ya. Bye. Bye. See ya. See ya. Bye. Oh, yeah. Leave a comment in the fucking description, yeah? Not in the description. Leave a comment. And fucking, can you actually be like, oi, sick video, yeah? Oh, and I probably should have called him out at the very beginning. Jono, how you going, brother? Thanks for always supporting. Yeah, if your name is like Costa, Jono, maybe your name is like, who would be watching? Maddie, you know, anyone who's not in the League of Two, comment below. If you are in the League of Two, also comment below. Because, guys, if I don't get comments, I don't know if people are actually watching. Okay? So, can you fucking, like, give me a bit of, like, fucking motivation to keep showing up? You all had a little sook when I was a little bit fucking down last week. Well, now I'm up, and now I want to see some fucking, like, a bit of that origin spirit. Let's fucking go.